I for your money aquaba at the NYANSAPO Casamfuni. So Sammy Social Osei Twi Senior High School, a young school. Since you what you know, and I say one more extra home fano. Now, Osha Wahina will pay ya will be an essay, a year na tafo ehenia your friend said nana agent from pon a would kind or no any tafo him or no and what didn't yam eba now about better and say ene so read medina or no enna or you titini jumteni a wobeshe a medino etini a conkind. Nan 10 times so I yenshana yan fa bakwasem kakra e first school hu enfant tuga. Mpempe no osha wo kan difa wo de animu no treating school no ye kan say headmaster ne owura Michael Mensa wono enna oye headmaster nana agent from pon a wodi kan tafo hene wono ni enna wo bayi na owura Michael agent anase owura Michael Mensa wono enna oye kan difo sisi a headmaster e wo school mu hono na ye school na abakwasem kakra so hwe na uko school na abakwasem afiapem ahankono eduasa enson 1937 and the school one more eteye owura bia na friend so Reverend JT Robert officer Leon wono ena oti school yi na school woti ye na edin da so Ashanti Colgate eno eni edin a na eda so ansa na omo eti school yi no na ewo asafo ewo na ne din dwuma wono mo hyase di dwuma besi ebobosum no mafiapem ahankono aduonum mo 1958 ansa na eno no aswafo hwe ngomesua so wono de wo nsa so mu na wono mo agi school no na so sete dia na edin da so fense Asante Colgate no na eda so a wono busua edidi dwuma 1968 edi besi 69 ni academic year abira ngomesua mu ekoso na eno ene school yi wono mutu ni din foforo kra a womo edito Asante ni ena ni din womo edito so Asante na womo din tu so eyese Osei agema prempa na ukọ enwume mu anase de esi wo no na wofo edi a womo de ma no no ene berema Osei kwa Kyeretwie eni ti na womo de se di eto ne so
the school became Nana Agent Frempon.
So, us. God of honor over. May I have your permission to march on the house?
Let's clap for them.
Ever since I've taken the role as the senior boys pivot, I have tried every day to make our school better in terms of discipline. And in doing what is expected of me, today continuing the same spirit with the intention to help grace this wonderful occasion. I am happy to see that large number of students and parents to participate in our school anniversary. I strongly believe that teaching is an honorable profession. We must pay tribute to all our teachers. They understand our dreams, hopes, hear and guide us in the quest of knowledge and wisdom. Under their guidance, Osei Senior High School offers students the best possible education by helping us lay a solid foundation for learning, to enable us to lead a fruitful life and to achieve excellence. In Okess, every student is prized individual. The school gives us students for development in ways to commensurate with students' character, interest and ability. Emphasis is accorded to balanced growth, that is, balance between academic study and extracurricular activities. Activities between studies and use of English and Twi, between a spiritual or intellectual physical pursuit. In such an inspiring learning environment, students are motivated to excel. This balanced approach to education has helped put my fellow classmates and myself where we are today. And I hope this fine tradition will be maintained. Our alumni contribute in various capacities in wide spectrum of roles in the community. Some of them hold important positions in the society, with their work bearing great impact on our nation and the wider world. Yet, Okess never rests on its luxuries. Over the years, our school has strived to strengthen the quality of teaching and learning so as to support our students in facing challenges and opportunities brought about by technological advancement and globalization. Nowadays, Okess can enjoy more learning opportunities beyond the classroom. A number of service groups have been established to instill in our students a commitment to serve. Ahenema are indeed blessed and privileged to have all this valuable learning experience. I also dare to say, Osei Senior High School is not just a school to our students, but also a joyful family in which we pursue our dreams together. Our strong sense of belonging to the school bonds us together. No matter where we are, I know that the alumni do show great support to the alma mater in different aspects. Today's celebration is an example of contribution of the Alumni Association. The alumni also render tremendous support in the anniversary program. The program has not only connected the past and present Ahenema, but also giving students the opportunity to broaden their horizon and acquire a deeper understanding of various career opportunities. With the benefit of holistic career and life planning support provided by the program with the guidance of teachers, I am sure Ahenema will continue to excel in different professions. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the council, the management, the staff of school, for their dedicated effort in offering all-around quality education to students over the last 85 years. My sincere thanks also goes to parents who have been working in close partnership with the school and giving their love and support to the children. With its rich tradition and culture, I am confident that Osei Senior High School will carry on Christian ethos, I quote and unquote, to serve and not to be served, rendering service to God and the community, and put the school motto into action, service to God and humanity. On this happy 85th anniversary of the school, today being my 19th birthday, it's my humble prayer that Osei Senior High School will continue in nurturing coming generations of the school to help them realize their potential and become responsible, contributing members of the community. Long live Ghana, long live Asante, long live Ahenema. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cultural Group. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's clap for them, please. No more guapo. And Kabumune Day and Koswaba. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. That's right. Prior we bakwa in the book Kabumwa. It's in a go prior no more prior. Akabakasa no person who more fast can come away. And also, okay. Thank you. What's your group? Yeah, Ghana, Yabaka boom. 16 regions need now Baka boom. That's the beauty of secondary education. At any point in time, you find out that you are always with different tribes in the dormitory, in the classrooms, and as you move about, that brings coordination and then unity. That's the beauty.
Good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Nana Chairman, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei the Second Asante, Minister of Education, Dr. Okay. Minister of Education, Mr. Aduchu, the regional ministers, ministers of state, members of parliament present, members of board of governors, the municipal chief executive, the regional director of education, the municipal director of education, the headmaster and management, and members of staff, distinguished guests, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor and privilege to be given this opportunity to address this August gathering. I'm very excited and greatly honored to represent Ahinema North America and USA, Canada. Kudos to our secretary, Mr. Stephen Owusu, and our patron, Reverend Opokuwari, and Mr. Ben Jima, and Prince Ajay, for accompanying me all the way from North America to this gathering, the school. We received the invitation to represent Ahinema North America, and we couldn't resist this opportunity. What a privilege to be here and to witness this groundbreaking event together with my team. 92, are you there? Okay, so we've made this possible for us to be here today. And I'm quoting from quotations of former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. He once said, "Pessimists see difficulty in every opportunity, and optimists see opportunity in every difficulty." So we are all optimistic that we surrounded an amazing, talented, and phenomenal people. And during our time, during the school day, we have the leadership, the mentorship of Mr. Frederick Echampa and Mrs. Darling Georgina Darling Ofori, and all the masters for grooming us to be here and to be what we are today. 4 years ago, I paid a visit to the school, and a request was made by the school authorities and the mother association that the teachers' accommodation was very acute. Out of the 178 teachers, only 28 have accommodation in the school. The executives of Okess North America in turn appealed to all the old student associations at North America for help. I'm happy to share with you that we've worked cooperatively together to provide accommodation for 6 teachers to reside on campus at Ahinema North American House. And I can lay the emphasis that it has become the gateway to the school. Once you enter the school, this magnificent building is on the right-hand side, as you can see. So kudos to all the parties that were involved to make this a reality. This, we go a long way, and it will save teachers more time, enable them to provide much needed help for their students. We understand this gesture would improve academic performance of the students, as their stay on campus will help improve monitoring and mentoring.
I for Yegusu at this school Nabakasame to Dra and Mamma Sami Sosha, Yera, Asante Mera, Open so to for Osei to Doctor raise the power to one way you war baby. Now Osha Bakasama Yakin, the Bana Baba Biswo, or all students are first school Penya. Waje entity ewo ehonomo enti wono ene wababa bedi dwumadi na se a ebekoso enti medical dia to se agema prempo to so mienu idi ankasa na ye berma Osei kwa mechipi wono omudi ne din ede atu school yi so eno ache no school yi wono esa pe da brefo frokra ana ewo de chem so eho ena wo mudi school no ehya ase esa ekoya sa tem no na chese enipa ebemu no na ekọ animu yi pa ohene ena esifom no ene ohene wasesem kura so hwe simti na wo miemu na okwaseni owa asante so asenso de no so ebone boso nti so hwe simti na ehye de na sabe enyam de ni bia siuta eye siutu we nti na efre ni siutu no e coat ene eye siutu ohene de eye siuti eno no wa miemu a ene wode eba sa speech and prize giving day ase sanse wono ani school a wo fa mu no eno na wo mu yi eno achi no otumfo Osei agema prempo to so mienu pasase ede ma wo mo ewo ba bi efre se otafo abra wo no tintim committee wo mo tanase na afi wo no hwe ye ne nsase no wo mo hwe ye njichemu am ne lands commission ehwe wo afi apema hankron ede osun no mu a na afi apema hankron ede osun kron no mu no na se school no ahyase kra esa ayi adwuma dende abema na wo nwe kakra no ene bemma anhye da anhye no pi na so ohwe pi no kra na wanhye na kakra na wutim se we abeka sa simple na so nya simple sa ade na ekono yi se ohwe ne tai na wabo na eya ye sento tue kakra na sika kokko obumu a na wohwe ni suit no so ehye na ni kan yi pa ene berma dia basi.
Great occasion with you. And may God bless us all. Ahinema. Thank you. God bless.
Great political and traditional leaders assembled here today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I humbly ask you to join me allude to King David's Psalm 129, which I summarize. If it had not been God who was on our side, let Israel now see. We are grateful to the Most High God for making it possible for us to converge to celebrate the successes won by this noble institution. Nana Chairman, distinguished guests, it is truly an exciting to be a participant in a memorable occasion like this. On such an occasion, I cannot fail to acknowledge the presence of our old students whose support, advice, and encouragement have molded this school into the beautiful edifice we see today. The acknowledgement will not suffice if I do not bring into the picture the presence and existence of the parents, a body that is always at my beck and call. It is uncommon. It is this uncommon collaboration that gives me the undiminishing energy and firm grounding in steering the affairs of this institution. Team. Nana Chairman, the theme for this celebration is 85 years of holistic education, the Okess story. In brief, this implies the moral, intellectual, ethical, and cultural orientation the school has been given to its immediate community and the country in general since its inception in 1937. Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School is an institution that does not only focus on academic achievement but prioritizes molding and developing students fully. The policies of the school have over the years ensured that all students who graduate as a Hinima are disciplined, respectful, honest, trustworthy, diligent, and above all, hard working. The school continues to nurture and train young men and women who are fit for society, culturally inclined, and of holistic education. For this anniversary, the school continues to nurture and train young men and women who are fit for society, culturally inclined, and of holistic education. For this anniversary was carefully and tactfully chosen. 85 years of uneasy existence is certainly a no mean achievement. Brief history of the school. Nana Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to digress briefly by drawing this biblical allusion. When God blessed King David and took him to the apex of his success, he hung his old cloth behind his throne as a historical monument that will remind him of where God has brought him from. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a joyful occasion like this is one of the best moments for us to remind ourselves of the humble beginning of Osei Senior High School. I therefore crave your indulgence to tell you the tale of this school from the Stone Age to the present age of Kyeretwie. Being the premier secondary school in the Ashanti region, it was established in the year 1937 by the late Reverend J.T. Roberts, a Sierra Leonean. The school operated under the name Asante Ghallywood. It was established at Asafo. In September 1958, it was taken over by the Ministry of Education, but it was still under the name Asante Ghallywood. At the beginning of the 1968-69 academic year, the school was renamed after the then Asante Gini, the late Sir Osei II, known in private life as Berima Osei Kyeretwie. Shortly after the renaming, the school moved to a new site at Dichemso, where it embraced a massive amelioration. The rapid exponential growth in population necessitated a bigger compound. As a result, a new site was acquired at Otafo by Otumfo Osei II. A committee was set up through the Lands Commission to demarcate the site in 1970. In 1979, the school started operating a new site. This acquisition of a new site made the school a two-campus institution, since it operated at Dichemso and Otafo. The difficulty in transporting students to and from the new site, coupled with the operational cost, gave the school a very tough time. In 1998, the president, by an executive instrument, compulsorily acquired the land new Tafo site, 168.28 in acreage. The school was eventually moved to the new site, that is the Tafo, during the 2004-2005 academic year, and has since been here to date. Mission statement. The overriding mission statement of the school is to provide relevant education to all Ghanaians at all levels, irrespective of gender, ethnic, and political affiliations. Passes. The school has passed through the administrative leadership of 9 substantive heads, and they are Mr. George Blay, 1962 to 1976. Mr. Bosman Owusu Ayim, 1976 to 1982. Mr. Kwekuba, 1982-1983. Mr. Frederick Echampon, who is right here in our midst, 1983 to 2001. Mr. K. Opunibuachi, 2001 to 2009. Dr. Samuel Ejapon, 2010 to 2016, who is also here in our midst. Mrs. Mary Cromwell Owusu, 2016 to 2018. She's right here. Mr. Andrew Boatin, 2018 to 2020, who is also in our midst. And currently, Mr. Michael Mensah, the substantive headmaster from 2021 up to date. The school has nurtured out of large body of intellectuals, which includes His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, the Asante Ghallywood. He is an old student. The product of this school can be found in all sectors of the Ghanaian and the world economy, ranging from professors, politicians, medical doctors, legal practitioners, civil servants, lecturers, teachers, bankers, sports personalities, and security service personnel to any great profession the human mind can conceive. Product of this institution are proudly called Ahenema, princes and princesses. Ahenema! Ahenema! The present state of affairs. Student population. Nana Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the student population for the current 2021-2022 academic year is 4,460. Out of the 4,460, 1,809 are Form 1 students, 1,460 are Form 2 students, and 1,191 are Form 3 students. Out of these, 1,048 offer general science as a program, signifying that 23.5% of our student population offer science. The school's enrollment shows that before the inception of the free SHS, the total student population stood at 3,499, compared to the current figure of 4,460, which shows a 27.5% increase in enrollment. That is to say that the free SHS policy has helped students who will not have had the opportunity to enjoy secondary education to have access. Kudos to the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for making free SHS see the day of light. Not forgetting our unobtrusive Minister of Education and MP for Bosumtwi, Dr. Yao Osei Edichum, for injecting in the system academic consciousness and polishing of all rough edges. Staff population. It is a great relief to know that the school currently has enough well-endowed teachers to meet the demand of ensuring effective teaching and learning, as well as ensuring discipline in the school. The school staff population now stands at 273, comprising 179 teaching staff and 94 non-teaching staff. But that notwithstanding, we currently need a few hands of the non-teaching staff. Programs offered currently are general arts, general science, visual art, that is the home economics, and then the visual arts option. And in addition to this, we have business, accounting, and then management option. Students also learn core mathematics, English, integrated science, and social studies as core subjects. Academic achievement. Nana Chairman, distinguished guests, it is an undisputable fact that Osei Senior High School ranks better in academics than most of its peers in the municipality and the region, especially in recent times. It is also worth noting that the school has not injured its hard-won reputation through any form of examination malpractice. The school has over the years projected an enviable mark of examination diligence and decency. I boasted that glory by establishing that as of today, none of our students has ever been withdrawn from any of the universities or other tertiary institutions for poor performance. Management and staff have taken note of some weaknesses and are bending over backwards to make sure that we live up to expectations. In that regard, I stand on behalf of my staff, Nana Chairman. It is As it is customary on this day, I would like to review our academic performance from 2019 to date when the free SHS came into existence. As I stand here, I can confidently state that with respect to the core subject, our academic performance has risen from 65% to a 96% average from A1 to C6 since the inception of the free SHS introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the figures and percentages above confirm that indeed the free SHS policy has been a blessing to the school and the nation as a whole. And under no circumstance can we say that quality has been compromised under the free SHS system. Infrastructure. Currently, the school has 32 bungalows, which are being used by headmaster, the assistant heads, resident teachers, especially housemasters and mistresses, chaplains, and other staff who desire to stay on campus to play parental roles for our students. Nana Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, owing to the inadequacy of staff bungalows, most of my teachers are compelled to come back to campus in the evenings to give top-up tuition to final year students when it is a few time for the WASI. This is a heavy duty on the shoulders of the teachers, considering the number of times they have to move in and out of their school, the risk, the stress, and the money they have to spend on transport. We hope that this problem will be dealt with in no time so that teachers discharge their duties in a very convenient atmosphere. Currently, we have 6 houses. That is the Prempe House, Anochi House, Mensa Saba House, the Agri House, Bray House, and the Inkansa Dramina House. I need to state emphatically that our dormitory blocks are somehow inadequate. As a result, most of our students who reside in Kumasi are automatically placed here as day students. This poses great difficulty to parents whose wards stay very far from the school. Despite the aforementioned inadequacies and difficulties, there are 5 projects already in progress. 1 2-story boys dormitory block, 1 2-story 1-story boys dormitory block, a 1-story library complex, a 14-unit classroom block at all various stages of completion. There are also abandoned structures that could be completed to ease crowding situations in the dormitories and the classrooms. Finally, there is a proposed 2,500 capacity assembly hall which we hope will receive the needed support and attention to solve the situation where students will have to stand outside during morning assembly, worship, and entertainment, sports. Okess, at a time in history, built an invisible team with eminent personalities like Vida Enim, Ajimai Prempe, John Mensah, Sule Muntari, and others, just to mention a few. It is very necessary to project that the school's fame in sports is not just circumscribed within the Ashanti region, but throughout the country. It is worth emphasizing that Okess as an institution participates in every sporting activity that is being organized in the country. Recent development, but before that I want to touch briefly on discipline. Any person who keeps a close eye on the happenings and activities of the school will testify that with the help of management, teachers, and the disciplinary committee, the schools and the schools counseling unit, so many dishonest behaviors of students have been brought under control in my administration. Several corrective measures are meted out to students who go contrary to school rules and regulations according to the magnitude of the offense and those who need to be counseled are referred to the counseling unit. Prominent among the measures is expelling hard-nosed and unrelenting students from the boarding house. The gravity of the aforementioned measures has helped to tame wild and uncompromising students. In summary, I look with great pride and excessive admiration at the dispensation of discipline in the school. Recent development: completion of a 12-unit classroom block by the government of Ghana just after the introduction of the free SHS policy. The Old Tafu Municipal Assembly has constructed a solar panel borehole for the school and has presented a number of street light bulbs to the school. The Ahinema North American branch has completed a one-story staff bungalow to house 6 members of staff. The 1993 old year group of old students has donated flour mill and corn mill machines to the school. The school is constructing a 3-unit girls' unit dormitory block through internally generated funds. The PTA has promised to build a 2,500 capacity assembly hall, facelifting of the school main entrance to befit its status. The fence wall of the school is almost complete with about 20 meters left. Ahinema 1982-1984 year group has established a national science and maths quiz secretariat for the school, furnished with laptops, printers, air conditioning, and a 65-inch television set. Urgent needs of the school. Despite all the effort from the Board of Governors, the school management, members of staff, all students, parents, etc., to meet the needs of the school, there are several challenges confronting the school as outlined below. 1. Completion of our library complex is about 95% completion stage. Staff bungalow is needed. Completion of the school's fence wall, a befitting ICT lab for the school, computers for the ICT and the elective IT student, visual art and home econ studio, urinal and toilet facility at the classroom site. And currently we face inadequate furniture, that is desks, dining hall tables and chairs. In conclusion, Nana Chairman, distinguished and able Minister for Education, the Regional Minister, Board of Governors, Nananom heads of schools, cherished students, staff, parents, the press, ladies and gentlemen. The success, prestige, fame, glory, and prominence of Okess are accomplishments that were realized through a collective and collaborative work of the Board of Governors, all students, past years, and the current headmaster, teachers, parents, just to mention a few. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying that gratitude and appreciation is the open door to abundance. On that note, I wish to express my profound gratitude and appreciation to the founding fathers, past years of the school, pioneers, management, the entire staff, and all who contributed in various capacities in a wide spectrum of roles in offering an all-round and quality education to Ahinema. Again, I want to say a very big thank you to parents who have been working in close partnership with the school, with the hope of making Okess a priceless asset of our beloved country. May God, Lord, bless you all and shine his countenance upon you for everything you sacrifice for this program and occasion to remember. Long live Okess, long live Ahinema, long live Ghana. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ahinema, the headmaster, students, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, today is a great day and a momentous occasion in the history of Osei Twi SHS the very first SHS to be established on this great kingdom. Indeed, there couldn't be any school undoubtedly greater than the Osei Twi SHS. This is the institution where Yenra Otumfo Osei Tutu attended. So definitely there couldn't be a greater school than Okess. 85 years of the founding of this great school. This school has become grounds that has raised great people, notable among them His Royal Majesty, many notable persons who have continued to serve this nation and the global economy in notable ways, in academia, engineering, in the health sector, and many other important sectors. On this occasion, I convey to you the warm compliments and congratulations of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, and the warm compliments of the Minister for Education, Dr. Osei Educhum. Indeed, we are proud to be associated with this occasion, and we at the Ministry of Education are very confident and very proud of the successes that this school has chalked over the years. The academic excellence and the culture of excellence that you have entrenched over the years is one that is notable. The tradition of holistic education consistently for 85 years is one that is worthy of emulation. So on this day, we are not only celebrating nearly a centenary, we are not only celebrating the pride of being the first school, the second cycle to be established in this great kingdom, but we are celebrating the real successes. And we are proud of all the milestones that you have chalked. And on this note, to assure you that the Ministry of Education, and for that matter, government, will continue to support this great school to realize their dreams. 85 years of holistic education, the Okess story. In fact, there are many achievements that time will not permit for us to recount. But in all these achievements, notwithstanding, on this occasion, it is our solemn prayer that it will occasion a new chapter, a new story, and it will throw a new challenge for a new chapter of Okess to be opened, for greater achievement to be chalked. In the next 15 years, we'll gather again to celebrate the 100 years of the founding of Okess. Much greater opportunities to augment on the great foundations already set by our forebears. For those of you students that are privileged to be in this great school, you must indeed be proud. You must be proud of the solid foundation that have been set for you. You must be proud of the enviable tradition that you are part of, and the shoulders, very able giant shoulders that you stand on. This must propel you to do greater than your predecessors. This must enable you and give you the head start to become even greater than those that are the giants we celebrate today, because the path has already been made, and graciously so. Your Royal Majesty, an era has come and gone in this great nation, where sadly every year data has it that over 100,000 students, very brilliant and had hopes of achieving great things in this society and to contribute meaningfully to societal building, were left out of the opportunity to higher education because of systemic barriers, because of economic barriers, because they were not born to backgrounds that could afford senior high school education. But thanks to the vision of His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and his Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, today we have between 2017 and now over 2.2 million students who have benefited from the monumental free SHS policy. This indeed gives us as a nation a cause for celebration, a cause to put aside our partisan colors and to celebrate that when this vision was birthed, every citizen, every stakeholder played their part and played their role in ensuring the success that we have seen thus far. So the glory cannot be shared by just one group of people. All of us must not be shy. We must be proud that indeed we have taken a bold step, that is improving upon our human capital index, a bold step that is transforming the fortunes of the future generations, a bold step that is ensuring that the talent of the poor is given the opportunity to be realized. Your Royal Majesty, an era has come and gone in this country where in the education outcomes we had never seen before, that out of the candidates that we presented for WASI, not 50% of them had been able to attain quality passes in the 4 core subjects. But the first batch of free SHS students, testament to the quality outcomes occasioned by the implementation of free SHS. For the first time, the WAEC report in 2020 indicated that more than 50% of our candidates presented for WASI attained A1 to C6 quality passes in all the 4 core subjects. A time has come and gone where in some instances only 28% will have a pass in English, only 32% will have a pass in mathematics. So this increase in improvement in our education outcomes and the quality of education, credit must be shared collectively, because we cannot celebrate this achievement without recognizing our gallant and hard-working teachers who, by their selfless dedication, devoted their time in nurturing these ones to make us proud. So Charles, heads of schools, non-teaching staff, Nananom, and all stakeholders, parents, and the students who themselves applied themselves to excellence must all be a part of this glory. So a time has come for us to all unite around this policy, to consolidate it, and to consolidate on the gains and improve upon same and sustain it. We must not turn our backs on this giant steps taking. Your Royal Majesty, Nana Chair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion of the 85th anniversary of Okess, we are reminded that the 4th Industrial Revolution is upon us. Great and complex are the challenges that face us today, not peculiar to Ghana, but very common globally. The global health pandemic, the global climate crisis, and the global economic crisis. These are giant challenges, and solutions to these giant challenges definitely cannot be had through rote memorization and chew and pour. And that is why the Ministry of Education, with Dr. Osei leading the charge with the strong support of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei and His Excellency the President of the Republic, is transforming every aspect of our education, particularly starting from the early grades. This as well as inform the reform in our curriculum, from the objective-based to the standard-based curriculum in primary school. That also occasioned a reform in our common core curriculum for the JHS. And these are under implementation to ensure that contemporary 21st century skills that will ensure that our learners will have the skills that will make them bold, assertive, competent, and confident to compete with every other child studying any part of the world is realized. And to take this further, we are emphasizing our focus on the promotion of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education as part of our education strategic plan to ensure that by the year 2030, we should have a minimum 60-40 ratio in science, humanity in favor of science. Nana Chair, when we hear reports by the Education Commission in 2020 that indicates that if nothing changes by the year 2030, nearly 825 million young people globally will reach adulthood without the skills needed to thrive in today's world, it must dawn on us the need to do something. And the skills needed to thrive in today's world are not certification, not degrees, not diplomas, definitely not even PhDs, but contemporary 21st century skills of critical thinking, of innovation, of team building, problem solving skills. These are the skills that we want to impart onto our learners. And this is what is driving the various commitments that we are championing at the Ministry of Education. Without further ado, on this momentous occasion, and on behalf of His Excellency the Nana Dankwa Ekufuado, and on behalf of Dr. Osei, the Minister for Education, we congratulate you. We say, are you cool to you all? And we say that may the days ahead be the best of days for you. Long live Okess. God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong. Indeed, I thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
Osei Senior High School was founded in 1937 as the first second cycle institutions in the Ashanti region, and this has made the theme for the celebration 85 years of holistic education, the Okess story, more appropriate and meaningful. For 85 years, Osei Senior High School has played a significant role in the supply of intellectuals in various fields. Okess has been providing its students and the community with cutting-edge educational opportunities designed to meet the needs of Ghana. The vision and the dedication of the Board of Governors, past and present, coupled with the tremendous support of the teaching and non-teaching staff, the old students, and that of the Parent-Teacher Association have all contributed to the school's ability to offer this multifaceted educational experience over the years. In terms of education, there has been a significant improvement in enrollment in senior high schools in Ashanti region as a result of the government-free SHS flagship program. Due to the policy, SHS enrollment increased by 63.7% between 2016 and 2017 academic year, with beneficiaries tutoring over 100,000 students. Several school projects such as technical and vocational education and training TVET and science, technology, engineering and mathematics STEM had also commenced to boost education in the region. About 970 school infrastructural projects, mainly basic and senior high school, have been awarded to contractors since 2017. Out of the 970, over 700 have almost been completed, and 250 projects at various stages and some stalled. The school has benefited a lot from the government in the provision of some infrastructural needs of the school. The introduction of the free senior high school concept by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has enabled more than 5,000 students to pass through the walls of this school. To ease classroom congestion in the school, the government has built a 12-unit classroom block for the school, and this block has rightly been named after the President, Nana Akufo-Addo. I urge the Board of Governors, management, staff, and students to keep up the institution's reputation as the premier secondary school in the Ashanti region, and as one that takes pride in developing students through rigorous academics, sports, and other disciplines in a welcoming and encouraging atmosphere. Additionally, this school cannot fail this region because this is a school which is named after one of the most powerful Otumfuo of Ashanti or Asante man. And additionally, this is the school where the current Otumfuo Osei the second Asante also attended. So anything you do that brings the reputation of this school down means you are bringing down the reputation of Otumfuo Osei the second. The Regional Coordinating Council will continue to work hand in hand with the relevant security agencies to ensure the safety of the students. The council expects the school's current administration, teachers, non-teaching staff, and students to be motivated by the sacrifices and good deeds of their forebears and work tirelessly to advance the school's goals and uphold the moral standing of the school. Distinguished people gathered here, the council expects nothing but good deed from this particular school. This is undoubtedly, and it should reflect the holistic education which Okess is poised to tell and sustain in this era of ubiquitous education. Be wealthy stakeholders and hold the banner of Okess high. You've been excellent in the field of sports and you perform well in the field of education. Let me take this opportunity once again to extend my congratulations and best wishes to the school on this 85th anniversary. May the Almighty God bless us all, and I thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.
Zero 2 for 0 0 no how many the school the so by the school near as boy catching go back about four and so as all can the group kasa so I start and say bruni so go can about four and so back in the group kasa yo school for it in to go so far and I hear said you train school for more hanging auntie and Obane. Also, Obane, Emma William will say, or also by school movie. So, so Obana someone crying, says school of a movie. School at the tail on and Yadum, when I'm a persuader or the just same media. No, someone price and say, Muslim for moi, maybe I would do piano, and Yadum Muslim draw. Zone Minister for Education, all Casano. Zone the Deputy Minister of Education, all Casano, or can say, or the Lord will be Google Koimoa, and my school, Akoso. And Nona, Munjara. Senior high school now, Munina, Mopension, so since Mokai now, the person of crying says senior high school, a 7 more than 7 years, no idea who come on, between Obama of that in school, Yakoso. And then about the own as upon a graph in Yasin, Send about the evidence upon any Kutaria Sina. Science, mathematics, technology. Say that Bodikas kind of science, mathematics, no one quite about the bois. Must be good time to be the shine. You can see anywhere, Chester or Band to be near the Obama. See, behind the one at the Siamu, at Chester or Bar, so we want to be near the Bema. Obey to me, I bear to me, and Timunia move it to me. Also, bad to my bear to my Lydia for the Siamu, more than a bit my. Say no buyer. That school for more than an era. Or first school will be and or Asante to be some of us, was one more thing that they have been doing on 7 was over to. Or see the very bay at this era about certain dress in the school. Never be into a bounce or no or by school movie. John, all students name staff John, speech and prize. Say now to consider me and I bought my and the headmaster and if I come when I buy so too for my school who fair mono and then a year check and see what handy or do we to saffron. Well, I did mention Dr. Bione, Dr. Boko to say, say about school when the color they did actually, Dr. Bio, Dr. was out of Boko to say, on zero rubber, don't be school, the one man there. Now, I'm putting us every night to be school, the we have, I don't know. Watch out, so on them and assume women, or not to her many. Say, watch out, so you're right. I quite don't assume, Monsieur. Or the real red was say, won't come to him, and then Peppa. I said that, and no okay, so someone can say, and to Abba, I'm almost a school, Unyamukra. Young, I said, the Joanna man says something, it will be good so, and until the man in your primary school. And so never beg young, I said, and then I said, I can't know, I'm a never hat, what about that idea? The Nibico swap your honey, papa. Young, and a headmaster to Kazawakan near Mabia. So, watch our mind now, Dr. Pugo to say, and the headmaster to Casano, okay, cancel me by every school in here. I was in school for the man. Young, and I hope you young, my estimates, young, young, 2 Osu watch our mind. That must have say a man or one of Modano, be as somebody who you know, be the whole, into a mayor pet, a hookah now, me a catcher, no, to some of us in the chair, maybe a mamma. Young, and near Mammy, and also I got the program says on the headmaster and the estimate of make this guy. So, ICT, the baby room, and also a dear Sabi Ira Kanakuma, and so I must say on the headmaster and also can a whole Scabi SSS Subiano, then the chair, or the summer of my year, the school in Mujam. Or simply a door by what we have here. I was a school, Udia Bukra. Who me and was a make and I remember there was a school and be no damage, you almost can answer me now. Was this school you know, says of your head and the our Domoka, a year or one or said to your firm one, Yamiadum, Sabination or Asante say, and on one number one, and if you could say one film, Square, somebody pays was up the two, no, or the Moka, and so said, a flat piano, this is going to be piano, obey the Shuman Munyam. I said, no, by Messamo, I may someone crying, someone costing the way beera, a moment in Namonia, and my friend Munyamra. Now, someone cries, say, Squee Unyamu, or because what's that Samo, that is all your boss screen piano, I have bought that's his screen Munyam. Yeah, man, you got Ghanaian school, yeah. Nanan will be a tongue. Sadia, Hano Papa, none that's what you move, and I'm be built over more at 20 years. If I be there, no matter. Or Sebra, about Frosabi, Sebra, last the number room at home. I crack a debate to me, and an almost every room. Sidakra, a car, yeah, about to the Nimuno, about said an almost every room. Or say by one Maho Quine, or this shadow pine, shadow pounds who says so, and what do? Yeah, and I'm my wife, this was us for her school, and Maho. Since when there was a jack of you, sending pension there, and then beer or her beer, as I said, no, Okess was at the Hene, and they never school there, and remove you, and no dear. Young. Or say all students in Nara, you will say, Seven, or Timuya, Amasku, Yabosku in North America, they no more. Saying a battle so, and more America and Canada, almost 7 no more and once a month. And also, I walk on a house, walk up more, we have a squee. To what's it all can say, or the Mujina Masi. Or this and those are more or also your old student into also or come home. Or see the minister with now or the master and then
24 Osei to tosu mi na bi sama abegi na de enika akono wom se wasebo se e ba na nkasa dormitory ene de akabia wono ankasa de besin so na waye ebiem asa akase ebe bia omo ye na afi omo de computers abegum ICT lab eno so obehwe na wo de esin so no waye we samore de ekoso ya e mo frɛ wo visual art class dia ni kan se obenya ohene nsɛmachia enti akora we dia nse wawia ne sa enkura no na wɔn adwene abɔ modene de wɔn nsa ayɛ adwene kama opinso mfonyini ena eda so a akono ye nipa be se ba asase ba nan na ama wonu mu bia dan so nya akwanya a wachia opem so ebi ma bra besine papa yi wonu mu nya ne nsem nche a ebi mpo ya ahemfo enti se asukọ no ma won so school na all student opem so wachia ne nsem no eye nkuransha enye asempeta tini eguso aye kasese no school no ebi akwa kodu de chem so ebi so aba eye new tafo enti school na be ye mienu na obre ene ohawa wo mo fa mu sanse wo de school ka befa na do makwa do mbekwa no na ama ebre eba pa etu ene echi kra no ene echi wo mo hwe afia pama hankora de okronkon 1999 ye no no wo mo ebo moden sa me de so hwe a opem so ena wone eye tafo hene nana eye frempon na se nana agin frempon di kanye wo chiachia no one ne hema ena wo mo wi a wo chiachia no kama no enye asem ketwa kra eti yeguso abakwasem na ede dia kan nana se ye de fefefe mu a eti afi apem ahankono aduokono nwotwe no 1998 ena wo mo hwe ya afi no mudi wudwuma wo mo eye ya korea chi no na se 2004 ya de kosi 2005 fimpim yenu ne 9 fimpim yenu enenum ya na wo so mo ma kwan na afi school no wo mo ede batafo na afi wo mo ye no kra wo mo yi free de chem so afi de e batafo sa me so hwe akopem so watana ne ke ma wo de eko akakuma bi na awie school no abakwasem no eno ache ni se so hwe akanifo aba be di animu di besi me ya ora George Bray eba afi apama hankora de osia mienu de kosi afi apama hankora de osonsia ora Bossman ousu enyim afi apama hankora de osonsia de besi afi apam aha nwotwe ani mienu sa enso na ora kwakuba eba afi apam hankora de wotwe mienu de kosi afi apam hankora de wotwe miensa ora Fred Kechampon ba afi apama hankora de wotwe miensa de besi fia mienu ene ba kono ai wone na trankunya ne mpanimfo na ebe yi ni na ene se suku yi mpanimfo won ma famu na omo ye mofra a wo mapie afimu alumni won mu IC office fe na Osei chichie won mu ahotadin ene ahenema office kama won masie no ene na opem so tumfo Osei tutu ejina mu na afeyi tafo hene aba bejina mu na won mu twa no nti eno ena won mu pa ho ntoma fe e wo honoma akoye enika saa no enu nti ye bedru owura Frederick Echampon a wono ba afia pema hankora de wotwe miensa de besim champim mienu ene ba ko no free ho ena owura ke opuni boache enso ba mfin champim mienu ne ba ko de besim fin champim mienu ene nkono ansana owura Samo Ajapon enso ba mfin champim mienu ne du dikosim fin champim mienu ne du nsia owura yere Mary Krobo Owusu enso ebai afei ankasa ena tafo hene wo ba na wabetwa pomem na yese office no ne kwa na tinye bi we ya amamre ne amane a wo mo ye ya nana ete anu awie nti wo bewuram na won makwa akorhwe abra yigusu ayede abakwasem no etu edwa e wo hono owura eye Krobo Owusu so ban fi champion yenu din sia de gosim fi champion yenu din wotwe ansa na ndis boaten ban fi champion yenu din wotwe de gosim fi champion yenu ene aduonu emprempren ye owura Michael Mensa ena e wo ho ene internet twetwe wo de o matete bia o mafem pa doctor fo ene amranimfo ne bebre won mu nyina aka ho ene school yi ene yehuni sei e wo ho aha NYANSAPO kasamfuni so wie na ibegina so na edemo esi e wo ha bidin ene abusua pani Owusu etu ye mamu nyina ammo ene hwa woje
Obiesi kroni mu awase wa dorisra
Panyini wantena fie ema aseduamfo
blani pie frimantam bahin se pin enye nkwandewa na yesotro no wa
ansa na odi asebe fita na no makode brensi am awotua ne nsem mojabumo ni hu duanani wie klaman wo yesofo kra wonye yie bi
tonte ye no nsa na ye fa
NYANSAPO
abone ntaka na mane yekese na ntakra abone de fanyinam kwatere kwa
odawro ma ntoma ye fe ni din de sei ni din de Obama
akola wa no so pese utrimu usuma ense bratam
se fanfam ne honhon hia na America sa
sebe ka ya twa ni mu nyame nai ebu afaso enye de ya twa ni mu twa nyame
se bedi akone bakwen bodi atwede na se kofi nro ni ya aben ntime nyina ni mu ampata na wo yade ya